Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I'm going to be breaking down my matches from the CDL qualifiers, this time against Hunter. Mage versus Hunter, a matchup that can go really either way, and what I would really put it down to is the cooldowns that the Mage has, right? If the Mage has a ton of cooldowns, it can really go in the Mage's favor, and if the Mage doesn't have a ton of cooldowns, it can really go in the Hunter's favor. Another quick side note, if a Mage and a Hunter see each other out in World PvP, I would give more of a slight edge to the Hunter, because the Hunter can infinitely run in one direction and just never even get in range and let the pet kill the Mage eventually, and then Viper Sting the Mage and never, turn around, essentially. In a dueling zone, the Hunter has to stay within the duel zone, so it's a little bit more Mage favored because the Mage can chase the Hunter to the edge of the zone. The Hunter eventually has to turn around, or else he's going to forfeit the duel from going outside the dueling area, bringing it closer to Mage favored. But regardless, we had to do 2 duels in a row versus Koth on Luck in the CDL qualifiers. The first thing I want to say, guys, alright, first thing I want to say, Koth on Luck has 8 out of 8 B-Stalkers. Ouch. I'm in blue gear. This is gonna hurt. One of the reasons Hunters are so geared and Mages are not so geared right now in Classic World of Warcraft is there are just not as many Hunters and there's a ton of Mages, which means when you're in a raid and a Molten Core and there's 1 Hunter in the group, they get all the loot, and there's 8 Mages in the group, and the Mages have to split all of the loot. That means there's gonna be some geared Hunters and some under-geared Mages. So let's get that out there. I am completely out-geared here in this situation, but, Mage has a lot of cooldowns, Mage can still win. Duel starts right now. First thing I want to say, the first global that I would say that 99% of you guys should be doing is rank 1 Frostbolt in the duel. The reason I did not do that is because I wanted to go in with a surprise strategy in the first duel and use Blink and Skull of Impending Doom to try to Skull of Impending Doom the scatter, break the scatter, and then stay on top of the Hunter and kill him. Essentially, the strat for Mages is stay in the dead zone between melee and ranged, so the Hunter cannot hit you, and you kill them very quickly with Cone of Cold, Arcane Explosion, Fire Blast, and you basically just don't let the Hunter hit you. If you get scattered, you block it. The reason I went for this opener was Blink, Skull of Impending Doom, so I get Skull of Impending Doom the scatter. He doesn't have a scatter, and we just kill him in 20 seconds. Duel's over. Look what happens. Duel begins, and I blink right into a trap. This is already pretty much a good duel. Duel is over. What I should have done probably here is just instantly block the trap into a Skull of Impending Doom. Now that I look back, that's probably what I should have done. Just block the trap, Skull of Impending Doom. If he scatters, it breaks. If he doesn't, we get on top of him, and then we kill him from close range. I don't do either. I sit the trap, and I'm just like, this is bad. Like this, and he aim shots. Now we have to block anyway, right? We blocked the aim shot. That was just bad. So don't. This is a video on what not to do versus Hunters, guys. All right. This is what happens when you're under pressure. You got 20,000 people watching you in a duel tournament, okay? And the opener doesn't go quite your way. What I should have done, opened up with rank 1 Frostbolt, or pop the Skull of Impending Doom before the blink, or if I didn't do either of those things, block and then Skull of Impending Doom after. I didn't do any of those things. This is bad. Keep that in mind. Okay. Continuing the duel against the Hunter. I'm sitting the block. The pet's on me. Hunter's already max range. He aim shots. I don't know if this one goes off. I think it gets immune. We blink it towards the Hunter. We Skull of Impending Doom the scatters. That was actually sick, okay? Bad opener, but look at this. Blink, Skull of Impending Doom. Boom, Skull the Hunter, and then we cancel the Skull of Impending Doom aura, right? With a cancel aura macro. You can check out my macros in my macro video. Cone of Cold the Hunter, Arcane Explosion, Thorium Nade. This is all decent so far, right? The next thing I should do right here is probably use Net, Barovs, Cold Snap. Next time he scatters me, instantly block it, pull out an Evo if I have to, and just burst him down. Let's see what I do. I don't think I play as aggressive. I go for another Arcane Explosion. I pop the Net. It looks like it doesn't work. It gets resisted. That's brutal, right? The Net being resisted is brutal. We Cone of Cold. We get it. We Barovs. This is all good. Once again, this is looking great for how bad this game started. Or this, I say game because I'm an arena player, but for looking like the start was really terrible, right? And we're still maybe going to pull this off, get a couple Arcane Explosions, get a Fire Blast crit. He's at 20%. Another one. We get a miss there on that next Arcane Explosion. We Nova, And then we go for a Cone of Cold that also resists. So a miss, 2 resists in a row. Then we Fire Blast, get him to 19% life, but there's no slow onto the Hunter because that Cone of Cold did resist. Brutal. What I should have done here is rank 1 Frostbolt every time. Instead, we wand. Don't have the mana to finish him off. We go for 1 tick of Evocate, we blink in. I Cone of Cold and it resists! Whew. 3 resists in a row against this Hunter right here, guys. Resist, Nova, or we miss the net, and then we get 3 resists in a row. So resist, resist into a resist. Hunter is going to be able to finish us off. We have no mana to do anything here, and we do go down. So the opener was bad. Like I said, there was probably at least 3 different things we could have done better in the opener. Having said that, the duel went pretty well from there. We got the Hunter nice and low. We got 3 Cone of Cold Nova resists in a row and missed the net, and then the Hunter ended up taking us out. That kind of stuff does happen. That's unfortunate, but that is World of Warcraft, right? That definitely happens. Like I said, I think that the big mistake here was the opener, right? I should not have, opened like that. I think opening with the rank 1 Frostbolt. The second mistake, I can actually rewind right here. As soon as this Cone of Cold resists, I rank 1 Frostbolt. Right here, rank 1 Frostbolt. If I just rank 1 Frostbolt, game's over, right? Maybe. Maybe not. But rank 1 Frostbolt would have helped a lot there. He wouldn't have been able to get that distance. He wouldn't have been able to get that first aid. He would have been in melee range. We would have stayed on top of him. Would have been a lot better. Rank 1 Frostbolt. When that Cone of Cold resists, I guess I wasn't thinking that Cone of Cold would resist, and we get owned for it. That was a good duel, though. The Hunter did take us out there in that first game. So we learned a lot from that, right? Always want to use that Kaizen slang, all right? Kaizen, constant improvement, baby, all right? Learning from our losses. What could we have done better in every situation? What did we do well? And we can learn from our wins as well. We're going to fast forward this. Once again, we eat and shrink back to full HP. We already used the Skull of Impending Doom. We have that Cold Snap available for another block. And this next duel is going to start 20 yards. And we open up with a rank 1 Frostbolt. This time he places the trap, runs in a little bit, throwing out that Thorium Nade. And here we're going for the Frostbolt Cone of Cold. Big Shatter combo. Looks like he gets the Scatter, but he doesn't get the trap because we're already rooted. And now he's trying to get us trapped, and we're not falling for it. We see the trap, we're avoiding the trap. We're using Arcane Explosion, Cone of Cold, no resist this time, which is fantastic. We're using that Mark of Resolution for the Absorb Shield here. Hunter's not going to be able to get onto us. We resist his nade. We throw up the Ice Barrier, the Cloaking Device, couple Arcane Explosions, the Cone of Cold, and boom, the Hunter goes down. So this was a lot better, right? In this game, we got on top of the Hunter. That's how it's supposed to look. You're supposed to kill the Hunter very fast, 100-0, without giving the Hunter much opportunity to kite you and get far. In that first match, we basically just let him get far. After rewatching that back, I'm pretty disappointed in my own gameplay there, but I learned from it. We won't let it happen again, okay? You guys can learn from my mistakes. Okay, you guys can own all the Hunters because now you have all the knowledge to do so. We're gonna say, don't do what Xar did. Okay, we're gonna do it better. We're gonna throw out that rank 1 Frostbolt in the first global, stay on the Hunter, dead zone him with that Cone of Cold, the Arcane Explosions, Fire Blast, kill him quick. If we get scattered, we instantly block it. We preemptively Skull of Doom it, break that scatter, and stay right on top of the Hunter. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you did not enjoy the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs down. Talk to me down below in the comments what types of videos you guys want to see in the upcoming future. We have Mage versus Priest, Mage versus Rogue, and Mage versus Warrior, maybe 1 or 2 others. Mage versus Shaman as well, that I did still in the CDL qualifiers. I'm going to be breaking down all of these for you guys here in the near future. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram for Xaryu IRL content and on Twitter for updates when new video goes live, when I'm live streaming, all that type of stuff. Let me know what you guys want to see down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.